Jaiden Animations is a YouTuber who really doesn't need an introduction. She's a creator who, based on her name, makes animations. She is oftentimes credited as one of the creators who helped boost storytime animations into the YouTube mainstream, along with creators like The Odd Ones Out, Swoozy, and Domix. I greatly respect each of these creators and admire the amount of time and effort they put into their content, and I see them as great inspirations for anyone looking to get into animation. But what I don't admire is the fan base they have managed to garner. In specific, Jaiden's. A lot of the time her fans can be seen overreacting on Twitter or any other social media simply because someone sent some basic criticism her way. For example, take the time Turkey Tom made a video criticizing YouTube animators. In the comments you can see a lot of people not willing to hear Tom out and just jumping to the conclusion that he was hating, in which he was not. And this led to Tom making a follow-up video in which he addressed all of this and gave information on a chat log in which he and Jaiden had a civilized conversation about all the criticism, most of which Jaiden agreed with.
The next response I got to the video was actually from Jaiden Animations, who joined my Discord server and then messaged me, where we had a great in-depth talk about criticism and people in the community and the various issues with their content and mentalities, which was one of the best conversations that I have ever had with another creator about content, and I really appreciated it. I mean, I barely mentioned her in the video, but just seeing how she reached out to talk to me about my video and Dap's videos and similar topics was a big surprise, and I think it's pretty respectable.
And once again, this is why I heavily respect her as a creator. But you all seen the title. You knew this was coming at some point. Let's talk about a lot of the weird and overall disgusting things Jaiden's community has been held responsible for. Jaiden Animations is a pretty socially awkward person. Ask anyone that watches her, she's made it known many times. So I'm sure when she heard that people were writing fanfics about her, it made her relatively uncomfortable. A lot of these fanfics depict Jaiden in very compromising situations, whether that be with one of her fellow content creators or a character from one of the many stories she's told on her channel. Many commentary channels have given their takes on this topic alone, and when someone covers Jaiden Animations, it's almost never about something she's done. Most of the time it's about her Rule 34. And for all the non-Twitter degenerates, Rule 34 is, if it exists, there is of it. And to be honest, I agree with this rule. It's no surprise that there are people out there who really get off on this type of stuff, and it's kind of become a thing that we just have to accept. But Jaden's Rule 34 has been a topic that is still heavily discussed till this day, mostly on Twitter. I know I can't single-handedly stop Jaiden Animations Rule 34, because quite frankly she can't even do it herself. But the most anyone can do is not support the artist making these lewd images. There's a lot of other things I could talk about regarding Jaiden Animations, such as her coming out as Arrow Ace and people treating her like garbage because of it. However, I feel that topic is so trivial and has already been heavily discussed, so I won't be bringing it up here. But with all that being said, I've been Just Quilted. I'm a little sick right now, but until next week. Later.